Disney now has raised its bid for Fox to $38 a share. Later today, the board of 21st Century Fox is going to be meeting to review Comcast's $65 billion offer to buy most of its assets. But in the meantime, Fox has already made a new agreement with Disney, accepting their much-upped bid. Joining us now on the telephone is Craig Moffett, MoffettNathanson founding partner and senior research analyst. So, Craig, thank you so much for being with us. This is quite a bold bid by Bob Iger. It was not shy.
Yeah, you're right. There was a lot of speculation that Disney's bid would come in on top of or even a little below Comcast because, in many ways, Disney is presumed to be a superior bid, in part because it's more tax efficient for the Murdoch family, because it's stock rather than cash. They've preserved the option of taking all stock, which presumably is a nod to the Murdochs. But they went ahead and meaningfully topped Comcast's bid as well. So now the board of Fox has already said this is the superior bid, and the ball is back in Comcast court to see whether they want to top.
So can Brian, how much can Brian Roberts really afford? I mean, he's got a fair amount of debt in his balance sheet already. He was all cash. So what do we expect now from Brian Roberts?
Well, the balance sheet was clean, arguably too clean for most investors' taste before all this started. But you're right, there is a clear limit because of their commitment to not issue any stock with their shares trading at a depressed level. So they have to do it all with cash, and therefore there are clear limits. Now, that said, some of it depends on what they decide to do with some of the assets. If they decide they want to sell some of Fox's regional sports networks, which would not only help raise cash but also would reduce some regulatory friction, then they would presumably be able to go a little bit higher with the expectation that they'd be delevering quickly after that.
Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel, and my name is Sean, I'm your host. Today we're going to be talking about the Disney Fox deal. It's official in America. They officially own Fox. It's fucking exciting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me bring you up to speed. Last year, December, Disney tries to buy Fox. The reason why, because Marvel, right? Disney owns Marvel. Marvel makes movies of the Avengers, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, and Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy. But why not the X-Men? Why not Fantastic Four? Why aren't they in the same universe in the movies? The comics and cartoons they are, but in the movies they aren't. The reason why, because 20th Century Fox owns the movie rights to the X-Men and Fantastic Four. 20th Century Fox made 6 X-Men films, which was X-Men, X-Men 2, X-Men 3, X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, and X-Men Apocalypse. Origins of the Wolverine, and Logan, and they made 2 Deadpool films. Marvel, they're trying to get all the rights back of the characters. And Disney last year were like, you know what, let's buy Fox just so we can get the X-Men and Fantastic Four back. So last year, the CEO of Fox, Rupert Murdoch, signed a deal with Disney. However, the shareholders of Fox have to vote, and they need government approval. Today, the shareholders, they all vote yes, and the justice system, the Justice Department in America voted yes to the deal. So yeah, it's official in America. Disney owns Fox. It's so fucking exciting, isn't it? Fox had planned 2 more X-Men films that are coming out next year. So, X-Men Dark Phoenix and X-Men New Mutants, they're coming out, but after that, it'll be done. X-Men, those 2 will be the last X-Men films that Fox will make. Then, it'll go over to Disney. Disney and Marvel will reboot the X-Men, and they'll bring them over to the MCU. The Fantastic Four, obviously, Fox made 3 Fantastic Four films. That were bad, that were terrible. But now they're gonna reboot them and bring them to the MCU. So yeah, including all the characters and stuff. Deadpool, like, they're recasting, like I said, reboot. Ryan Reynolds keeping him as Deadpool. Because, let's admit it, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Like, you can't replace him, you know? No one can do what he do. And they're keeping him R-rated. So Disney, after the deal, they will make R-rated films. Because, let's admit it, a PG-13 Deadpool movie, it would suck. So yeah. Also, the future films that Fox want to do, like X-23, X-Force, Doctor Doom, and Silver Surfer, they're all scrapped. They're in the bin now. Like, they're like, oh, forget those movies, you know, who fucking cares now? When will the X-Men and Fantastic Four come to the MCU? Well, it's gotta be a while, because the next Marvel film will be next year, 2019, and it will be Captain Marvel. That will be the next one. Then after that is Avengers 4, and then Phase 3 ends. Avengers 4 ends with Phase 3. That will be Phase 3's last movie. And then Phase 4 will start with Spider-Man Far From Home coming out next year. 2020, well, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was meant to come out 2020, but they have problems with James Gunn, so who knows. But they might come out in 2021. The Fantastic Four, they might come out somewhere Phase 4. X-Men, it will take a while. But they're coming home. It's definitely happening. We can get Avengers vs. X-Men film, we can get Wolverine vs. the Hulk, Storm and Black Panther can get married, Spider-Man hangs out with the Fantastic Four, or Deadpool. I'll be so fucking excited. You don't know how much I'm excited. I just grew up with these characters when I was a kid, watching them on the TV, cartoon, and reading comics about them, and now it's coming to life. However, the first half of 2019, even though it's approved in America, it has to get approved from different countries. The reason why, because Disney, they've worked with other countries to do this show with this TV, blah blah blah. Same with Fox with these shows, TV, sports and stuff like that. EU, all that. They have to approve of this. But it's not big of a deal. It probably will get approved. When a company goes through something like this, they get approved easily, so it will happen. But the first year of 2019, it will be official. I think that it will be official when Spider-Man Far From Home comes out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's happening, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, go share this to your friends and families. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Peace!